Everybody, I'm Jason McCoy. Stick with me as we start our first project in Microsoft Project 2010. We're going to go over the basics of setting up our first schedule, adding the tasks, and showing you how to input duration. So stick with me and let's check it out. Tutorial on Microsoft Project 2010. So let's go and open up Project 2010. Once you open up Project 2010, the first thing you want to do is come down here to the left hand corner and put your schedule in auto schedule. Right now when you open it, it automatically says manually schedule. This means you have to manually put in duration, start and finish dates. You don't want to do that, you want the computer to do it for you. So what you want to do is you want to left click and it gives you the option manually schedule or auto schedule. Go ahead and left click auto schedule. Now the computer will automatically schedule your items with start and finish dates. Your next step is you want to set up some project information. So what you want to do is you want to left click on the file tab up in the left hand corner and you want to make sure that you click on info. When you click on info, you'll see this information over here on the right hand side. What you want to do is you want to establish your start date for your project. And this is the start date out in the field whenever you're going to start your job. So for this small schedule, we're going to say our start date for the project out in the field is July 1. So we click on July 1 and you'll see that your schedule will show a start date of July 1. Next thing you want to do is come up here to project information. Left click on project information, hit advanced property tabs, left click that. This is information that you'll need to have for printing purposes. Once we fill this in, you'll see on another tutorial that when you go to do page setup and you go to insert information that we need on the schedule for page setup, it'll take this information and use it. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and make sure that the summary tab is clicked and you want to go ahead and insert your title of your project. Let's name this Slab on Grade. You can just take your cursor and go down to the next box. Subject. What is this? You know, if you're doing a ground up project, you could put ground up construction. If you're doing a remodel inside of a building for a restaurant, you could do a restaurant remodel or a bar remodel, or you could put in their office space if you're doing office space. So it really depends on, you know, what you're doing. So for right now, let's just do concrete slab. It already takes information from your computer and puts your name in there as author, and it takes the company information from the computer. And that's about all we need for right now. So once you've inserted that, go ahead and click OK. Now the next step is going to be clicking on the project tab. Once you've clicked on the project tab, you want to just double check some project information. Started the start date of July 1 and it recognized the start date is July 1. So you hit OK. Another bit of information you want to change is change the working times while your job is going. So if you got a bunch of holidays in there, you want to make sure that you insert those holidays in this schedule so you don't identify them as working times and it screws up your entire schedule. So again, you want to click on the project tab and you want to come over here to change working times. Left click change working time. Once you do that, a schedule will pop up. Depending on how long your schedule is, you can scroll through each month here and that's where you'll identify your non-working times. So this is June. Our schedule starts July 1, so we want to go to July 1. The only holiday in July is 4th of July. So you want to go over to that date. You want to left click on that box. Now, what you want to do is come down to the exceptions box down here. Right here, exceptions. And this, you'll see this little black ribbon right here. You want to go ahead and put your cursor in there, left click. Now you want to go ahead and type in your holiday. July 4th. Hit enter. Okay, it's now established July 4th as a non-working day. You can see it's highlighted green and it's an exception day because you've typed in 4th of July down here and it will now recognize it as a non-working day. So let's do one more. Let's do one more holiday. Let's say July 22nd is a holiday. So what you want to do is come down here, left click on July 22nd. Then you want to come down to the exceptions box, left click on the next open box, type in your holiday. Let's put in test holiday. Hit enter. Okay, now it's recognizing July 22nd as a holiday. You can see it right here. So if you click on these other boxes, you'll see that your two exceptions that you inserted, the 22nd and 4th, are now holidays. And you can see that's a non-working day because it says up here, non-working day, July 22nd, July 4th, non-working day. All the white boxes are working days, 8 to 5. So that's how you insert your holidays. So once you're done, go ahead and click out of here. That takes care of changing your working time. Now what you want to do is insert a summary task. And this is, if you go to the task tab, click on the task tab, left click, and you want to come all the way through here and you want to insert a summary task. Once you highlighted that, left click it and it automatically inserts a summary task. This is a task that everything is linked to. This is going to keep track of your entire scheduled durations and finish date. So once you've inserted that summary task, you want to left click on the box and you want to name it. So let's say this is a slab on grade project. So let's just name this construction timeline. You could name it construction duration or construction timeline. Once you've done that, hit enter. Now, underneath of this, you'll see a task. This is indented. So this is the main summary task. You can see if you hit that box, it gets rid of the task below it. It's just rolling them up. But once you've typed in construction timeline or construction duration, you shouldn't have to touch this thing again. Once you link everything, you'll start to see these durations and the finish date changing by itself. So once you've inserted your summary task, you've renamed it, you've hit enter, it'll take you down to this next box, new tasks. These are the tasks that it's going to take to complete your project from start to finish. So when you insert these tasks, you want to make sure you try to insert these things in as much order as possible. It's going to make it a lot easier on you when you go to start linking all of these tasks together. What you want to do is you want to start adding all of your tasks for the project from start to finish. So for our project, we're doing a small slab on grade. So we'll go ahead and insert some tasks that we need to do in order to get this thing done. So what you want to do is once your box is highlighted, you can start inserting tasks. Our first task is clear site. Once you've typed in, all you gotta do is hit enter and it'll go right down to the next box. Our next task is building pad, hit enter. Then we want to stake our building corners, hit enter. And again, you just want to type these in and just keep on hitting enter. So I'll go and insert all of these tasks here real quick. My last one is pour slab on grade. Okay, so it's pretty simple. All you do is type in your tasks and hit enter. That's the only thing you should be doing. So you don't want to do durations. You just want to do all your tasks first. It makes it so much easier. Just insert all your tasks for the whole entire project. Then, once you've done that, we want to go over here to the durations column. So now we can go in here and we can start putting in how many days each one of these tasks is going to take. And this is similar to the task. All you have to do is type in the number and hit enter, and it'll go down to the next box. So clear site, we're going to say it's going to take 2 days. So you type in 2 days, hit enter. Building pad will take 2 days, hit enter. Again, taking the building corners, let's say that takes 1 day. So you type 1 day, and just hit enter. Make sure if your tasks only take 1 day, physically put in 1 day. Don't leave it with 1 day and a question mark. That means that the computer making an estimated guess on the days. So if it is 1 day for digging footings, just go ahead and type in 1 day and hit enter. So pour footings, let's say it takes 3 days to do that. Laying block foundation takes 4 days, and you just kind of go down here and insert your durations. Okay, so now we've inserted all of our tasks for our project, and we've inserted all of our durations for our projects. That's where I'm going to stop this tutorial for today. Next tutorial, we'll go over linking all of the tasks together. Thanks for watching.